And welcome back to the Now Morning Show. And we continue on this morning, as you would have heard earlier on, Rokas and I speaking, talking about the Cancer Society's Pledge and Bid event. This is an event that's going to take place on September the 11th, which is this Saturday coming. So we're going to learn some more about this event, how you can actually pledge and bid. It's a sort of auction event, but we're going to find out more. And we do have with us this morning Dr. Asante LeBlanc. She's chairman of the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society, and also Shireen Mangal, who is the communications and project lead of the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society. So let me say good morning to you ladies and welcome.
Thank you.
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
So glad to have you with us this morning to tell us all about this Pledge and Bid event. Now, has this event ever taken place before, or is this a first, a Pledge and Bid? Because I don't think I've ever heard of anything such as this with the Cancer Society.
No, this is one of our first tries at this. Again, being an NGO, COVID-19 has truly affected us. And therefore, we had to think outside of the box in terms of fundraising. But not only about saying, give us money, donate. We wanted the public to be engaged. We want people to have fun at the same time, because that's how we do our fundraiser. So this is a first timer for us. And we thought it was nice to go back in time where you do like a telethon, but it's a texathon, and we bring some entertainment to you as well. So it's a first.
So how is this happening? You say it's a texathon, and there's also going to be some entertainment. Shireen, maybe you can tell us a little bit about that. How is it going to take place for the texathon? What are how is it formulated, basically?
Okay, so to start, there's several elements of this event, and so you can bid on items which have been donated by corporate citizens throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So there's several really unique items that have actually been put out on social media in the last couple of days. So you just submit, it's like a silent auction. You submit your bids, and at the end of the event, we will announce the person who has bid the highest, and they get the opportunity to purchase the item. So that is the auction element. Very simple. You text the information into us, or you email it into us. We can give you some numbers in a little bit. And then regarding the pledge and donation element of it, there's several ways that we can actually collect funds. You can actually go right now online on our website at cancertt.com and make your donation. It's live and really waiting for donations to come in. We've actually had a live on Instagram on Friday, and I have to say the donations started to come in already. Or if you can't do that right away, you could just send us a text message or an email with your pledges. And by pledging or texting, it's like your written commitment to give. So in the past, where there would have been a phone call and you have to follow up on this payment, you're sending that information to us via text, and we will follow up with you on how you can settle that payment after.
Okay, so in other words, the pledges have already begun. It's not just going to take place on Saturday the 11th, so that has already started. But the auction itself is going to be on the 11th?
Well, the auction is going to end on the 11th, but you can pre-bid on the auction items. We felt that 3 hours, which was just not sufficient to give people enough time to decide on what they want to bid on, how much they want to bid for it, or even to donate. So all of these things have been open since last Friday, okay. And we're really poised and ready to accept and to engage, and we will announce winners for the items, winners to purchase the items on Saturday.
Okay. And how do people, you say, get involved in doing this if they want to pledge or if they want to see the items being auctioned off? How do they get involved?
Well, okay, so our event, our online virtual concert event is on Saturday from 3 to 6, and it will be streamed live on our Facebook and Instagram pages, and also on one of the radio stations. And so they can tune in, they could listen, they could have fun. If they can or can't participate by bidding or donating, we just really want Trinidad and Tobago to come together and stand up with us. But like I said, we can give you numbers. I think they were at the end of the ad that you ran just now, but we can give you numbers before our segment closes.
Dr. LeBlanc, now you say that you're an NGO, so, you know, it's difficult sometimes to get money to support the Cancer Society. What other types of events have you been, targeting or trying to look at, and what sort of support do you actually get outside the government or from any entities?
Right. So the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society, as you know, has been in existence for over 50 years now. So we do get a subvention from the government of Trinidad and Tobago, for which we're very grateful. But we cannot ignore our major corporate sponsors and partners. We have a long-standing partner, which is Republic Bank, who is partnering with us for this event as well. And they used to partner with us also for our Bubbles for Life, which was our Walk for Life before. And we have just basically been putting ourselves out there. We have been speaking to corporate sponsors, speaking to corporate, but not only saying, give us something. We're showing them where their money can make a difference to Trinidad and Tobago in the fight against cancer. We're about education, promotion of screening, promotion of healthier lifestyles. And so therefore, we find, and we must applaud corporate T&T because they really have stepped up to the plate. Everyone has been affected by cancer almost in Trinidad and Tobago and worldwide. And therefore, it's basically us, Ria, just saying to them, this is who we are, this is what we do, this is what we advocate, and this is our advocacy. And therefore, we've been very blessed to have sponsorship and partners, and we hope that that continues.
Because I know you say that, everybody, I think, practically has been affected by cancer, if not a family member, a friend, themselves. So it's something that, it's affecting the world. It's affecting everyone in Trinidad and Tobago. It's affecting the world. As much support as needed is necessary to help the cancer support. So you said that there are also going to be local artists, Shireen. You want to give away a little bit of anything?
Yeah, no, we revealed all of it on Friday, so I'm happy to share some of them. So we have Johan Chakari, and he's a pianist. Marcia Miranda, who's one of our very own. She's an advocate, been an advocate for the Cancer Society for many, many years, and a cancer survivor herself. She's performing. We have Kevin Carter, Irfan Alves, the RBL Extraordinaires, TASA Group, and this will be streamed live from the government campus on Richmond Street. So it's going to be a very minuscule group of people that will be there. The engine room that is going to be running this whole event will be taking place from there, but it's open to the world pretty much. And I think our main objective is, yes, we want to raise funds, but I think the most important thing is to get as many people as we can to join in with us and really stand up with us and say no to cancer. This has always been our message, and this is what we're looking for on Saturday.
Yeah, and what time does it start? What time does it start streaming?
It's at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday. So there's sufficient time for our performers to get home and that kind of thing. We're making sure that all protocols are in place. Like I said, very small numbers.
Yeah. And tell us again how, because pledging is happening right now, bidding.
So you can pledge by texting us or sending a WhatsApp message to 280-4536. And you can send an email to projects@cancer.tt. But these are for your pledges. These are if you want to pledge an amount and you want to make that contribution later on. This is just your commitment to us, but you can go online right now, cancertt.com, and you could actually donate right away with a debit or a credit card, and it can start as little as $50. We actually threw out a challenge yesterday where we're saying to everybody, donate $100 and ask every family member and every friend that you have that can afford to do this to do the same and to share it with their people. So our challenge has started, and we started to see $100 donations coming in yesterday, quite a few. So we're excited about how that challenge is going to work.
As the support, as you're saying, the $100 are coming in, has the support been continuous since you started last week, or is it a little bit of a, because I know it's tough economic times for everyone?
Well, it's tough economic times. Yeah, it's tough economic times, but I think what our support base is always there, and it's widening. So it really depends on people's perception, because yes, it's tough economic times, but cancer is also a pandemic. Cancer exists with or without COVID. So a lot of the public, a lot of T&T, and the great thing, Ria, about COVID-19 throwing us into an array is that we got to think outside of the box and go outside of the borders of T&T. And we have a lot more support from outside of Trinidad and Tobago now as well.
Yeah, because I think it helps you broaden how you would get that information out there and how you would do things differently. Like this, I mean, this is the first time that you're doing this pledge and bid event that's basically online, virtual in a sense.
Yes, I mean, it's been amazing. Let me correct myself. I'm not saying COVID was good, eh? I'm saying
No,
that
I know.
it's been an experience.
Yeah.
It's a rough experience, but we have had to rise to the challenge. Just in case someone misquotes me and said, "Did she just say COVID was good?" So let me just correct myself there. I was like, "Oh my God." So no, but you're right, Ria, and it's really made the world rethink communication and rethink how we do things. And I think it's still challenging because for us in the Cancer Society, we like to reach out and touch. There's a lot about the actual support and coming together in our thousands and saying no to cancer together. I mean, and just advocating. But you know what? If we can't do that now, this is why we're hoping protocols are observed, vaccination continues, so that we can get back to that. Yeah. But for now, we'll take this and we will do our best.
Yeah, because, you know, that whole touch thing, especially if you're counseling cancer survivors, people with families with cancer, you know, you need that hug. And we can't do that now. So this is a good way to reach out and connect with people as well. So Pledge and Bid event, this is happening on Saturday, the 11th of September. The show with the artists is going to be between 3 and 6 p.m. And they can pledge now. They can go and pledge now and
or donate.
Right.
And Ria, we want the challenge. We want, you know, like how people did the ice bucket challenge and the this challenge and the whatever challenge. We want the $100 challenge. We want you to get your friends to donate because I just threw it out and my friends call me a bully. And I'm going to bully them all through until Saturday. I'm going to name them one by one on Facebook and Instagram and challenge them because we need to step up. We need your dollars go a long way for the public of Trinidad.
Yeah, it does.
And Tobago. They help subsidize screening. They help to maintain quality. It's an amazing experience.
I know. It's really going to make a big difference. So cancertt.com is how they can get on. And they can also text their bids in as well for the pledge and bid event by the Cancer Society of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to thank you both, Dr. Asante LeBlanc and Shireen Mangal, for taking the time to tell us about this. It's happening on Saturday the 11th, and I hope everybody in Trinidad and Tobago and abroad as well, because it's virtual, gets involved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And stay with us. We've got so much more coming your way, so much more to learn. You got to stay with the Now Show.
I'm a survivor, yeah, to the strength of my culture.